In the beginning, God created the heavens and He created the earth. He created every living thing upon the earth. Thousands of years later, along comes myself, Ed Waters, and I created FreeCircle so I could bring you the fireside. We want to bring you truth with integrity, insight that's right, and stories that matter the most today. So climb on in, buckle up, let's take a ride on the fireside. Welcome to the Tuesday Night Live Show. I'm Ed. I'm your host of the Fireside. Yeah, it's a beautiful evening here in the Klamath Basin in southern Oregon. And I'd like to welcome you to the Fireside. You're welcome to join us in the chat room if you are following us on Spreaker. We would love to hear your comments, concerns, questions. You can later join us by calling in on the live line. That number is 1-971-533-7805. That's 1-971-533-7805. Welcome to the Fireside. Hope you're having a beautiful evening. Kind of want to talk about addictions and going overboard. It's that season where we're going to be tempted a lot with alcohol, drugs, parties, a lot of gluttony. So I want you to refrain as much as possible. I know it's hard, and I've been there. I understand. However, just before the live show, I was listening to the Joe Rogan podcast with Jake the Snake Roberts. And he was speaking about his struggle with addiction, alcohol. And it made me kind of look back and say, yeah, I remember those days. You know, addiction is a hard thing to handle. Addiction gets a lot of people. And during this holiday frantic season, a lot of people get feeling down because they don't have the funds to buy everybody a present. They feel a little left out, and they want to be recognized like they see everybody else smiling and handing gifts out, and they wonder, why am I different? It's hard to understand when you're struggling and trapped in an addictive lifestyle, how to get a grip and start that change. Sometimes we have to hit rock bottom before we start bouncing back up. So, yeah, I love to hear podcasts and people speaking about their own experiences with addiction and trials, tribulations of life. It lets others see that they're not alone. Because when you feel alone, you feel trapped. And you can get lost pretty easily. And this time of the year, we see that rise of depression and suicide rise. Because the days are shortening, we're getting less sunlight. And there's a lot of social pressures on all of us nowadays. So, I understand your struggles. If you need a friend, look us up. FreeCircle's always there to lend an ear for you. I've got the website, FreeCircle.website. It's being developed more and more as we go. But it's got a lot of informative information already on it. And we try to share a lot of different things with our viewers, our followers. And we thank you for taking your time out of your day to follow us and understand our struggle, what we are thinking, what we're concerned with. And we try to share that through our podcast, through our dialogue show over at getdialogue.am. Join us over there. That's a great little platform. Today, this morning, I woke up, got on the morning dialogue, and they had Jake Trapper and Ben Steller was over there doing a podcast or a dialogue. It's like a live podcast over there at Dialogue. GetDialogue.am. Check them out. It's a pretty nice platform. If you love talk, debate, discussion, or just listening to interesting people, GetDialogue.am has a lot of interesting content. And if you're a content creator, we'd love to hear more content coming over there. I'm constantly over there listening to broadcasters, journalists, business leaders, and people with concerns and insight and people sharing. I think that's the way we start healing America, the world. We start dialogue. We start conversation. We get people talking, discussing, and interacting. We've been in this world where the struggles and the competitive nature of life right now keeps a lot of people in a box. And those feelings of hardship and anger and despair, you're starting to see them shoot out of that box now. We are seeing a lot of disgusting things happening. A lot of prayers go out to all the people affected in the world today with hardships, tragedies. There's several of them. So we like to highlight people helping people, and you know that's one of my highlights today is Dialogue. They are helping people connect, and I think that's a good beginning for a lot of people to start releasing and understanding other people just by getting out and talking to each other. So those platforms with live interactive talk, I really believe we need more of that. And so I'm highlighting Dialogue this evening on my Tuesday Night Live show. Excuse me. So, yeah, I'll open up the Skype lines. The call-in line is 971-533-7805 if you would like to call in and get on the show. We're more than glad to go ahead and put you on there. So, yeah. Anyway, not much other than, we've got Thanksgiving coming up, and we have to watch the Black Friday masses. Watch yourself out there. Be careful. Don't get in a big hurry. Watch for little ones, elderly people, and just pedestrians are out, so don't get road raged and in a hurry because you're trying to get presents and to a big party. So those are the main things I wanted to touch on this evening. And with that, I guess we'll go ahead and close the evening talk. And join us next time, Tuesday evening, 5 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. 5 o'clock. Join the dialogue or the fireside and go over and check Dialogue out, getdialogue.am. I'm Ed. Thanks for joining us. We've enjoyed having you, and join us next time too. Well, that's it for another FreeCircle Fireside. Thank you for joining us. You can find us on the web at freecircle.website. You can join in on the live shows or leave a message and we'll get your voice out over the message. The call-in line is 971-533-7805. Join FreeCircle, get your voice out, and thank you for joining the fireside. Ed, FreeCircle, out.